We're here at the 220-pound New England Championship match between Ian Butterbrodt of St. John's Prep, Massachusetts, and Andy Cavanna of Glastonbury, Connecticut. And 220 pounds isn't usually the best weight class, but I'm actually looking forward to this match. Cavanna is a very slick 220. We've seen him a couple times. He was at the Hurricane Invitational, and his opponent is an undefeated wrestler from St. John's Prep, who's just a sophomore. He's outstanding.
Yeah, Cavanna is the traditional wrestler at this weight. Big, strong, power-type wrestler. All sorts of doubles from all over the place. But Butterbrodt, the sophomore, looks really undersized for this weight class, more like a 95 or an 82-pounder. But he has been dominant, especially from the advantage position on top. He has been tilting people left and right. There's Cavanna in on a double. Great takedown.
That is what he has been doing this entire tournament. Just hitting doubles. I watched him wrestle Victor Irwin, who's the main one in the semifinals, and blast double after blast double. He didn't always finish him, but he kept going after him and kept going after him.
And Cavanna, the first Connecticut wrestler that we're seeing tonight here in the finals, dominated by Mass so far. Butterbrodt was the Mass one, and Connecticut was also the Mass one. Escaped there by Butterbrodt.
There's another takedown.
An ankle pick, slick ankle pick by Andy Cavanna.
For a 220, he is a middleweight type wrestler. The way he wrestles, he's got all the moves.
I tell you what, though, I hope the Glastonbury coaches have done their scouting report, because when it comes to their choice, the last thing they're going to want to choose is choose bottom.
Especially with the advantage.
Butterbrodt has been, I've been watching him all tournament. He's been phenomenal. He's been tilting kids left and right. I think he has two technical falls.
He's got a major, a deck, and a tech. He's allowed 1 point, so he's already allowed 4. So you can see how good Cavanna is, that he scored all these points on Butterbrodt. And I didn't write this or say this anymore, but I thought Cavanna was the favorite going into this tournament. He looked that good the times I saw him.
He's in on that ankle pick again. Able to cover the hip. Tried to get to the double leg. He put him on his hip for a second, but Butterbrodt able to get his hip off the mat, and he'll go out of bounds for an escape. Good hold by the referee. He did put him to his hip for that split second, but reaction time, Butterbrodt came up off. Yep. That was clearly not a takedown.
It looked like it was going to be, but good job by Butterbrodt to get his hips out of there. And 38 seconds left in the first period, and Andy Cavanna of Glastonbury, Connecticut leads Ian Butterbrodt 4-2 from St. John's Prep. What does Butterbrodt do to avoid the ankle picks and the double? What can you do?
He's got to keep space on his feet. Wait till he gets into that top position. I mean, any kind of connection like this, he seems to be overmatched and overpowered in that position. Although he's got a good, nice inside collar tie right now.
The good news for him is he gets out. He's okay on the bottom, so he can get out of there. Maybe if he has a choice, that's to take top. He might have to take top. You never, it depends what happens. The score is going to kind of dictate what he does, doesn't it, with his choices coming up here.
Well, I mean, right now, if I'm St. John's, I'm probably going to defer. Maybe I can pick up a point. They're going to defer. Yes, they are.
That's good news.
And they are. And Glastonbury has a scouting report. They are choosing neutral.
So this might force. This is probably going to force Butterbrodt to take top in the third if the score stays like this.
If it's anywhere near like this, but he's inside trying for a high crotch reach.
Crotch there, yeah.
A little bit of a knee pick.
It wasn't done with the same aggression that Cavanna's going in with his shots, though. It wasn't with the same gusto.
Well, I mean, like he's a lot more. Cavanna definitely has the side strike. In on that ankle pick again.
That's beautiful. Oh. Cavanna up 6-2, and he's just used beautiful. It's not just been brute force. It's been really nice moves to get.
Slick technique, but he's letting him go, which is keeping Butterbrodt in this match.
Because one tilt and it's tied.
Yep.
It's going to, we've already assumed Butterbrodt's taking top in the third period, right? That's what's going to have to happen.
Well, from watching him and stuff throughout this tournament, I've never actually seen him before today, but, just in the 3 matches I've seen him, I would think that nothing else but shot top would be the choice. Because you figure if you go on bottom, you get the escape, but then you're back in this position where you've been taken down 3 times.
You haven't forced your way on top. You got to take the top. We got 1 minute left in the second period, and it'd be there's another double. But, good job by Butterbrodt to avoid it. He's got to back out.
He's got an opportunity to turn this into his own offense.
He's not able to do that, I don't think.
But Cavanna was able to keep his arm up, back right out of bounds, give himself an opportunity. Took a shot that Butterbrodt was able to defend.
That's the first time he's been able to defend that double and back off of it.
Well, it's one of the things you see at these weights, though, is after they've been doing all these doubles, these finesse shots, some of these guys start to lose their wind.
About 30 seconds left in the second period, and it'd be a victory for Butterbrodt to get out of here, down 3 points. and in position to go on top of the third period and work a tilt, work something.
Smart place to be. Don't need to rush anything.
3's a good number to be behind. 4, it gets a little, then that takes 2.
Well, I mean, I've seen him tilt guys 7 times in a period, so, I mean, we'll see what happens.
He does look like a 95, though, doesn't he? He doesn't look as big as Cavanna, who's just got tree trunks for legs, it looks like. We're coming to the end of the second period, and Butterbrod's choice, and you know they're taking top.
Yeah,
there it is. Coach Manny Costa just putting his thumb up, pointing he wants to go on top. This decides the match. If Cavanna gets out, it's over. This is what he does.
if he can demonstrate that he can get out of this real quick, Butterbrodt able to get on top. He's got to get him back to the mat if he has any chance of scoring any kind of points. Got him down there.
He's working that.
He's driving him over. You notice that Cavanna dropped right to his belly right away to try to avoid any kind of tilt.
Yeah,
he knows it.
Didn't want to get his wrist taken.
He's got to be careful, though, because if he stays down here too long, he's going to get nailed very quickly.
From what you saw from Butterbrodt, why is he so good on top?
There's the stall call already.
It's going to take 3 more of those to get this match tied.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, for as quick as it happened, I mean, we're only a minute 30 in. It might happen again. Look, he's refusing to come off of his belly.
The Glastonbury coach is telling his kid to wrestle because he knows that he's going to get banged for stalling again if he does not work down there.
There it is. The stall call, 1 point for Butterbrodt. Now he's only 1 tilt away, a 2-pointer away.
A cheap tilt would get him a tie.
Yeah, but he's staying all based out. Now he's trying to jump across. He's got to be careful, though. A whole minute left on the clock.
There's going to be another stall call in this period. I don't know if there'll be one after that.
He's got to that point again, and now he refuses to move one more time.
Butterbrodt try to get a half there.
It's going to come real quick right now. There it is. The stall call, 1 point. That's made it a 1 point match. Now we're back down to the mat again with 30 seconds.
Trying to work
and a stall call now will win the match for Butterbrodt. We're going to put the time on the clock to summon it. Oh, we got blood time.
That saves
Cavanna. My God.
He was in a bad way right there.
Because now he's got an opportunity to stand up real quick.
Well, it was on St. John's wrestler, so it's not like he could.
It's not anything there, but I mean that's a huge hit to Butterbrodt.
Because it looked like he was within 5 or 10 seconds of getting hit for stalling.
I mean, 5 or 10 seconds. He was within 5 or 10 milliseconds. I mean, he was laying flat again. And like I said, the next stall call, not only will give 2 points to Butterbrodt, but it will allow him on the next restart, if there is one, to choose his position.
Is that after the fourth?
That's a new rule this year.
You can't stall out anymore, right? You don't stall out.
No, they can stall out. That's only a college rule, but 22 seconds left here on the clock. He and Butterbrodt down 2 points.
It's going to come down to a stall call, isn't it? I mean, he's not. I don't know if he can tilt them.
Well, I mean, the way he's kind of basing out, but now he's on his feet again. He's almost away, and he's able to get the 1 point escape. But Butterbrodt in deep, trying to get in. 7-5. A stall call would tie it up if he's got to stay in there and an in for an ankle pick. Great takedown, and Cavanna puts it to his back. He's picking up some 2 more near fall.
With an ankle pick, a 4-point move, seconds away from giving up the win. Andy Cavanna gets the win, the 220-pound New England champion from Glastonbury, Connecticut. Andy Cavanna. Great match.
Again,
that's why
that blood time. Just one bloody nose changes the entire outcome of that period. Cavanna seconds away from giving up another stall call that would have put him out of that match and losing by a point. But what a phenomenal job for him to actually come back with the opportunity given to him and finish that match as the champion.
That's the thing, though. You see these guys who are good at neutral. You got to be good in all 3 positions.
Yep. And so we're going to take a quick break again while they do the 195-pound weight class medals, and we'll be back again with 285 shortly.